What's up, everybody? Alex from Columbus here. Welcome back to another installment of the Colemine Corner. This is a series where I like to highlight some of the happenings of my favorite record label, Colemine Records out of Loveland, Ohio. A label that I've been following for years now and has really kind of, inspired my record buying, collecting, listening habits, etc. So, I do this thing where if they have new releases going on or some stuff's going on, I'll give them a little bit of a spotlight, a shout out, and talk about some of those records. A little bit of a completist, so, talk about a lot. And I think Colemine Corner is kind of cute. Anyway, last week, at the time of recording this, two big releases came out. One is a brand new record, and the other is a reissue, a first time on vinyl issue of a record from 2013. I'm going to talk about the brand new record first, and that is the latest from Reverend Baron. This is called Daniel. Reverend Baron is a singer-songwriter who made, his Karma Chief debut. Karma Chief is the sister label of Colemine. His Karma Chief debut back in 2022, and has always sort of been I don't want to say an outlier on the label, but he's one of these sort of indie singer-songwriters. He doesn't fall into the neo-soul or the soul revival, funk revival, any of that kind of stuff. He's one of these singer-songwriters that is on the label. Very, very moody, very sort of walking down the streets of LA kind of vibe, great storytelling. That is sort of his vibe. And this is a record that is so completely different, not only for him, but for the Colemine label or the Karma Chief label in general. This is an all-instrumental, acoustic, lo-fi exploration of moods. I don't know if that means anything to y'all, but that's the best way I can explain it right now. There's a story here about kind of finding his dad's guitar that used to actually belong to his grandfather, and it's like a Mexican acoustic. And so if you are a fan of more moody, acoustic, what I would call like Sunday morning listening, this might be right up your alley. What I love about this is it's so, I don't want to say lo-fi because I think that has kind of a different connotation to it, but since it's literally just him playing this acoustic guitar, it's like the first thing you hear on the record is that old school kind of like tape hiss, which it just adds again to the atmosphere, it adds to the vibe, all that type of stuff. Now, the hype sticker, of course, maybe the best part about Colemine, they're calling this instrumental vignettes from an heirloom guitar. This, of course, is the Colemine exclusive that was limited to, I believe, only 100, and they have since sold out. The Colemine exclusive came on this beautiful, beautiful light blue, kind of marbly sort of situation, which is gorgeous. And it also came with a sign. I mean, this is why I love this type of stuff, right? For the collector, all that type of stuff, this is cool. The Colemine exclusives also came with a signed insert of Daniel Garcia, or Reverend Baron is his name. Thanks for listening. Very, very cool. So, a really cool record. I'll throw in some sound clips and all that good stuff. But again, if you're into that kind of moody Sunday morning acoustic, spacey sort of vibe thing, the new Reverend Baron, Daniel, might be for you. All right, and now let's get into a new release of an old record, and that is the first time on vinyl and available on vinyl, but it's a release from 2013, and it has the record New You from Orgone. Now, let me say this. Orgone has become one of my absolute favorite acts bar none. They're a little bit, I was going to say a little bit older. You know, they are a band, an outfit that has been, well, they've been making music as an outfit since the 90s, I think. But their first record came out in the early 2000s. I want to say like 2000 or 2001 or something like that. So they've been cranking out stuff for 25 years. Their releases in terms of sort of labels and all that kind of stuff, it's a little bit of a mixed bag because they're on Ubiquity Records. A lot of their stuff was private pressed or just pressed through self-released. Some of it has been reissued or released on Colemine, of course. And that's sort of where they're at now, is that a lot of these self-released orgone records from yesteryear are being pressed on vinyl and released for the first time. I believe that was the case with Bacano back here, which was a record store day release to it. So a couple different things here. This to me, Orgone, like I'm kidding not, they are a band that I need to go all in on. Like I got the Colemine stuff, but like I need to open up my brain and be okay buying all their other stuff. I think they're on Three Palms now is like the name of their label, but they got a lot of releases. These cats represent everything I love about the whole soul funk revival thing. It is so groovy. It is so funky. It's so fiery. It's just, you know, again, the hype sticker here, deep pocket, heavy grooves, timeless funk and soul, play it loud. I cannot emphasize the play it loud enough. If you don't know Orgone and you are into this type of music at all, like, I mean, they are tops, man. They are absolutely incredible. Harvey, spin the black circle. If you're not an Orgone guy, you need to be. I can't explain anymore how amazing this stuff is. Now, what's really cool about Orgone, though, is that they're the backing band for Say She She. And when I got a chance to wow, that's a line. When I got a chance to see Say She She last year, I was like, this backing band is so good. And one of my buddies, a record store owner, was like, you know, that's Orgone, right? Like, those are members of Orgone. And I'm like, it all makes sense. These guys are just absolutely spectacular. So again, this record came out in 2013. This is the first time it's pressed on vinyl. And of course, limited to 300, I got the Colemine store exclusive per always. This is some sexy wax too. I forget what kind of color they call that, but how beautiful is that? And of course, a lot of times these Colemine store exclusives sell out, but these are widely distributed all over the world now. Various variants, always on black, always on an indie retail exclusive. But damn, just looking at that, that's hot, man. All right. So yeah, again, I'll throw in some stuff here for Orgone, but funky, just soulful, amazing stuff. I need to go all in on these guys, man. So there you go, two new releases, or one new release and one old release from the Colemine camp recently. Highly encourage you all to check these out if you're interested in any of these things. Again, that is Daniel, the new record from Reverend Baron. Fantastic, acoustic, moody, guitar, vignettes, solo playing. And the reissue, we'll call it, of 2013's New You from Orgone. Out now, first time on vinyl. So check those out. Thank you all for watching, and we will certainly see you all on the next one. Cheers, y'all.